Hello there, grammars. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you 2022 is kicking in well, and Happy New Year. Because it's till January, it's a season greetings for the whole of January. I mean, it's just the first month of the year, and yeah, it's still a happy new year because we are just in the first month of the year. So I hope you are all doing well. It's been a minute, but I'm back. We're on Gram, where we get reset and align mindsets. I hope we are ready and bracing ourselves to be able to attain new mindsets this new year and be better keepers of our mental health this year, because Gram itself has a lot in store for you. So do not miss any of these episodes starting today. So if you have not subscribed, you can subscribe, and then make sure you share widely and let us interact in the comment section. It is very open for everyone. If you feel like you have a point to put down, just put it down there. If you have a question, you can put it down there, or you can reach me on Instagram, ms._perry, yeah, or LinkedIn. I'm not so much on the other platforms. So as we kick in the new year, I'm just here to remind you of a few things of how to mentally prepare for a new year. I want to believe that if you are a person who sets resolutions, not all of us do that. I didn't do that, but nowadays I do, because guys, each and every one of us has plans. I know maybe you want to get get something this new year, you want to be fit this new year, you want to hit the gym every day, you want to eat healthy, you want to be good in your schoolwork and everything, so you want to learn how to manage your time well and all that and whatnot. So maybe just a few pointers how to mentally prepare for your new year. Make space for required reflection. You know why? We are usually surrounded by a buzz of activity all the time, loud offices, maybe your office is quiet, but anyway, yeah, we are always around people, we are always on social media, meetings and everything. But then we don't have time to sit down with ourselves. If we have it, it's someone who intentionally does it. This is a good practice, you know why? Because quiet is the think tank of the soul. So how will you know yourself? How will you engage with yourself if you do not have this time? How will you even get to understand what you are feeling or what you need to? How will you even think straight if you don't have time to see that these have been my habits and this is what I need to change and this is what I need to do? So make sure you create space for quiet reflection. It's a good habit, and as you reflect, try to journal. Thank me later. Number 2, stop setting high expectations. This one, people who do resolutions. I want to buy a car, and you have like $2 in your account. That is very unrealistic. So stop setting high expectations for the new year and focus on realistic goals. This is because we start the year with a lot of energy and zeal, and you have this urge to do great things over the new year, but you keep on losing this energy as you get deeper and deeper into the year, and you realize that you have not attained anything at all. So you end up burning out and losing the momentum to carry on with the great things you have. It's not that you cannot do it. First of all, it's either you are not consistent. Second is maybe you just set up a little more of what you ought to have set. So check your goals. If you have set your resolutions, if you have set your goals, go back and look at them. Take note of your resources, your current resources, and see how you can work around it, so that at the end of the year you just say, I think this resolution thing is just a scam. It's not. It's what are you setting really, and what is it that you have, and what is it that you are looking to have that will enable you to facilitate the goals you have set. Number 3, embrace change. You know, it's important because especially after the COVID-19 hit, there has been a lot of things that are changing drastically, and you might want to be able to adapt to change because change is inevitable, and it's something that occurs, if not regularly, because we do, even if it's subconsciously, we do change as people, as an organization or whatever. There are usually changes all the time. Like now, I'm in school, right? We were told that we'll be having physical classes, and we have been told that now we'll be having online classes. That is change. That is bad change. Okay, it's not bad change. Bad change. Okay, it's not bad change. But we were already prepared for the physical classes. Wow. Well, yeah. So, change. Understand what you want to change. That is where change starts. Just don't walk into something and I don't know how you go about it, but understand what you want to change and be intentional with it. You eliminate negativity. Is it with your goals? Is it with what you want to achieve? Is it with the people you are around? Is it with your mind yourself, what you have said for yourself? Just do away with pessimistic energy. What? Yeah, I need water. Yeah, so do away with that and acquire a supportive network. Guys, we are human beings. We might want to be alone. Even introverts want to be alone, but they need support, either with their schoolwork or with the work itself. Is it with managing things? We all require that connectivity, because you're human beings and we need to connect, to feel like we actually exist or something of that sort. So yeah, attain a supportive network. This network, just make sure it's not the kind that will pull you down. Evaluate the network. By there, evaluate and start now. Don't wait for January. I was setting up things, and now, in fact, you're not even supposed to wait for January to set the things. This is something that you're supposed to continually do. I'm not saying you're late if you haven't, but you still have time. You can start a year as early or as late as now, and as much as you're intentional with whatever you want to see, you'll definitely get it. So be flexible and adaptable. These are skills that we actually need as the Gen Zs right now, because a lot of things are changing and a lot of things are taking some type of direction that we might not understand, but we might want to understand because it's necessary for us. And break the large goals you have set to steps, manageable steps, because number one, by the way, this is why we procrastinate, and we will actually do a video on procrastination and how it affects our mental health. Trust me, I have been a procrastinator the whole of my life, and it's something I'm still working on, and it's something you really need to be intentional with if you want it to go away. You know how we defend ourselves as procrastinators? I work well under pressure, so I'll just handle it, and then the pressure comes, and you're like, no, I'm stressed. That is how you start deteriorating on your mental health. So break your large goals into manageable steps, and make sure you break them into tasks you do every day. You'll see how easy it is. Plan ahead. Look at how you can do maybe a week review and see how you are faring on with everything. So this is actually very important because especially if you are schooling, and even if you are working, this report writing and everything, and you keep on procrastinating because you feel like it's a huge task. And this is something that really affected me last term. my last academic term. And yeah, we'll do a video of that and you'll be able to see, face your fears. Yeah. Face your fears, because if not now, when? Actually, it's just that you fear facing your fear. That's why you will never get out of that fear. But when you get the strength, when you put your mind to facing it and looking at it as not as fear, but as just a roadblock or something temporary that you will pass through or go through, you'll be able to see how you can do it. Another thing, guys, how do I put it? Something on temptations. I like that word, but stay away from your temptations, guys. If you're a person who has said, I want to save this year, I want to save like this and this and this amount, maybe per week or per month, so that by the end of the year you have something, and then you're always out with your friends. I'm not saying it's bad to go out, but you're always out. You have made it a habit to go out every day or every weekend. I'm not don't get me wrong, guys, but you're saving some of the things you can sacrifice, right? It's not about money alone. It's about maybe some of the habits you want to change, but you keep on maybe surrounding yourself with people who still do that, or not just working towards it. You are definitely not changing. All these just fall under embracing change, okay? And just seeing how you are doing it. Have a game plan, guys. Have a game plan. I was not of routines and whatnot, because I felt like I'll wake up, do school, do peer work if there is, do assignments if there is. After that, let me rest. But you know, you cannot just wake up and do everything and do nothing, because you know what they say about failing to plan is planning to fail. Yeah. Do daily tasks. Write them down if you have to. I know it sounds cliche and it's so annoying sometimes, but if you are consistent, guys, if you are consistent, watch yourself becoming a new person. You will love it. You'll start posting these things of, oh, I love who I am becoming. I'm telling you, that's for sure. So again, plan for obstacles. Most of the times, guys, we don't factor that things might not go as we want them to go, and we keep on planning and planning of things that we want to happen and whatnot. We don't factor that in, but it's actually good to factor that in and see that if this does not work like this, maybe I could try this. If it does not, remember when we say that it's not that there is no way to do it. There are just 1,000 or 10,000 more ways you have not figured out. So do not, this is not a year where we will, how do I put it? It's lost. We are not giving up on us. Why? We are not giving up on ourselves this year. We are putting our best foot forward. We are being consistent. We are being intentional with growth and with every aspect of ourselves. Okay? Yeah. And then be patient with yourself, guys. Don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes you're too hard on yourself. It's not that deep, guys. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. But you can be patient. You don't expect immediate results. And I think that is where our generation goes wrong, because you want to invest and get returns immediately. You want to start a routine and see it working immediately. You want to start working out and start having your whatevers immediately. But it takes time. Be very patient with yourself and appreciate yourself, guys. do something, appreciate yourself, be optimistic that it will work out, and yeah, you'll see things going your way. That has been it from Graham today. Watch out for the next episode next week. I've said Graham has a lot in store for you this year. I'm introducing something called 5 minutes nuggets. I'll have it posted on my Instagram, not on my Instagram, on Graham's Oh, I forgot. Graham is going to have its own Instagram page. I will put the link on the description box below, and go follow because we will be posting the nuggets there. I'll also be posting them here on YouTube. I'll be posting the 5 minutes nuggets, like 2 of them per week, every week, on Instagram and on YouTube. I'm not on TikTok, so I won't do TikTok. Again, maybe, I don't know, we'll see about that. But yeah, that's the update. So tune in, guys. This year we are having a stable mental health. Actually, as you are setting your resolutions, take note of what dimension of well-being you want to focus on this year. It could be mental health, it could be emotional well-being, it could be physical, it could be spiritual, it could be any of the 7 dimensions of well-being. But just have one. If it's one per month, even if you'll have to repeat them, it's good practice, and you'll watch it work. So that's it from Graham today. I'll see you next time. Adios.